Gus was 41 years old, doing math in a Walmart parking lot. It was a Thursday night. He had a Mountain Dew, phone screen glowing, and a calculator open to a number he hadn't expected. 11 years at the same company, same paycheck. Savings account hadn't moved in months. Truck needed brakes. 2 paychecks never quite covered it. He was doing the math because of something a coworker had said at lunch. His coworker was Terry, not a financial genius, a man who microwaved fish in the break room and nobody ever said anything. But Terry mentioned, by accident, if you put $100 a month into an index fund at 22, you'd have over $1 million by retirement. Gus hadn't responded. He'd nodded, eaten his sandwich, and thought about something else. But he could not stop thinking about it. Now in the parking lot, with the calculator, the number loaded, showing what compound interest would have built if he'd started at 22 instead of 41. $1,648,047 from $100 a month that he didn't invest. He was 41 years old, and that number was gone. What Gus did next is why you're watching this video. Wealth without illusions. Rule 7. The market doesn't care when you start, but it rewards you less for every year you wait. The person who starts today will always beat the person who starts tomorrow, and both will destroy the person who starts never. Before I tell you what system Gus built, I need to give you something Terry never gave anyone, a way to actually understand what these investments are. Because the reason most people never start isn't fear, it's that nobody ever explained it in a way that made sense without a finance degree. So here it is. Imagine a pizza shop. The owner is great at making pizza, but to open a second location, she needs money she doesn't have. So she cuts the business into 1,000 equal slices, not pizza slices, ownership slices, and sells them to the public for $10 each. You buy 10 slices, you now own 1% of the pizza shop. If the shop does well and opens 3 more locations, your slices are worth more. If it struggles, your slices are worth less. And some businesses pay you a small check just for owning the slices. That's a dividend. It arrives in your account whether you did anything that week or not. A stock is a slice of a business. An index fund is a box containing slices of hundreds of businesses at once. So if one shop burns down, you still have the other 499. That is the entire concept. Everything else is detail. Now back to Gus in the parking lot. Gus did not close the calculator. He did not convince himself it was too late and go home. He did not spend the next 18 months looking for a shortcut that would make up for 19 years of not starting. He asked one question: what is the simplest system a man with a regular paycheck, no finance degree, and no interest in staring at charts can actually run for the next 20 years without falling apart? The answer has 3 parts, and none of them will impress anyone at a dinner party. That is intentional. The first part is the foundation. 60% of every dollar Gus invests goes here. This is VOO or VTI. These are index funds that mirror the S&P 500, the box containing slices of the 500 largest American companies: Apple, Microsoft, Google, Johnson & Johnson, all of them. One purchase. Historical average annual return over any 20-year window in the last century, between 9 and 11%. You buy it, you hold it, you add to it automatically every month. You do not watch the market, you do not react to headlines, you do not call Terry for advice. This is what Warren Buffett told his own wife's estate to put her money into after he's gone. Not a complicated hedge fund strategy, not options, not day trading. This. A single index fund. Set it and disappear. The second part is the accelerator, and this is the piece that changes the math specifically for someone who started late. 30% of every dollar goes here. This is SCHD, the Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. Think of it as a box of pizza shops specifically chosen because they send you a check every 3 months just for owning them. 100 of the strongest dividend-paying companies in America, selected for health, history, and consistency. Historical annual return with dividends reinvested, 12 to 13%. But the return is not the point. The point is the cash. Every quarter, SCHD pays Gus dividends. That cash automatically buys more slices. Those slices pay more dividends next quarter. Those dividends buy more slices. He can watch it happen. He can see the number move in real time. And here is the thing nobody says out loud. When the market crashes, and it will crash, it always does, That is part of the arrangement. Gus's dividends are buying more slices at discount prices. His snowball rolls faster in a down market, not slower. The thing that terrifies most investors is the exact thing that helps Gus most. That is the time compressor. That is what closes the gap between starting at 22 and starting at 41. The third part is the conviction play. 10%, one stock. Something Gus understands. Something with decades of history. Something that also pays a dividend. Not a tip he found online. Not a ticker symbol someone texted him. A business he would be comfortable owning for 20 years. Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, Microsoft. He picks one he'd stake his patience on. Not his rent money, his patience. The conviction play is not here to make Gus rich overnight. It's here so he has something he chose himself. Something with a story he understands. So that when the market drops and everything looks ugly, he knows exactly why he owns what he owns and he doesn't sell. Owning something you understand is the most underrated risk management tool in existence. Gus now runs this system on autopilot. He opened an account. He set the split, 60, 30, 10. He turned on automatic monthly contributions. He turned on dividend reinvestment, which means every dividend automatically buys more slices without him touching anything. Then he went home. He ate dinner. He did not mention any of this to Terry. The math on this three-layer system, starting at 41, contributing consistently, compounding through every market crash and every recovery for 20-plus years, builds to a number that would have seemed impossible in that parking lot on that Thursday night. $1,648,047. Different start date, same destination. You're doing one of two things right now. You're thinking, I need to set this up this week. Or you're thinking, I'll start when things calm down a little. You already know which one of those sentences built the fortune. And you already know which one has been said every single year for the last 12 years running. Gus knew too. He just finally stopped saying the wrong one. If this hit you, if you felt something sitting in your own version of that parking lot while you were watching, hit the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it puts this video in front of someone else who needs to hear it tonight. Subscribe if you want more of this. We are building something here. A channel where the truth about money gets told without the hype, without the gurus, and without the noise. New videos every week. Hit the bell so you don't miss them. And if you want to go deeper than any video can take you, I write a free letter every Sunday morning called Illusions Off. Stories that don't fit in a video. Lessons most people learn too late. 3-minute read, no spam, no selling. Just the quiet truths about building real wealth, straight to your inbox. The link to grab your free copy of the Snowball Starter, the 1-page breakdown of the exact 3 funds, the contribution split, and the math at every starting age, is right there in the description. It's free. It takes 30 seconds to sign up. Do it before you close this tab. Gus didn't close the calculator. Don't close the tab. Wealth without illusions, moving at the speed of truth.